Welcome to the top 20 headlines at Westferry Times. Tulip Siddiq has stepped down as Treasury Minister following mounting scrutiny over her links to an anti-corruption investigation in Bangladesh, insisting she's done nothing wrong, but avoiding distractions. Detectives are searching for Colin Chabikwa, 15, and Mosa Walzazi, 16, following the fatal stabbing of 14-year-old Kellyanne Bokassa on a Woolwich bus. Public urged to contact police. Linda Graham, overseeing 9 nursing homes, criticised Northern Ireland's fragmented social care system, urging reform to avoid hospital delays caused by insufficient care plans or bed availability. Transport Scotland dismissed calls to expedite A9 dualling, citing risks to the 2035 completion date, while Transport Secretary Fiona Hislop defended the project's current, robust and practical timeline. Chloe Hayden, 22, credits antidepressants for transforming her life after a car crash caused daily panic attacks. Wales saw over 7 million prescriptions issued last year. Jackie Davies, 63, is recovering after being trapped under a car in Newport while walking her dog. Her family says she's incredibly lucky to survive the ordeal, with the driver fleeing. Ministers warn that a proposed tourism tax in Wales could prevent children from low-income families attending school trips, with concerns over affordability raised by Scouts Cymru and residential centres. The Princess of Wales expressed relief at being in remission from cancer, thanking staff at the Royal Marsden Hospital for their exceptional care and looking forward to a fulfilling year ahead. For the first time, UK investigators from the National Crime Agency assisted in the arrest of 3 suspected human traffickers in Iraq, linked to a Britain-based smuggler jailed for channel crossings. Nottingham Forest's valiant defensive display, led by Matt Sales and a strong central defence, was nearly enough to secure a shock win over Liverpool, but Aaron Slot's substitutions turned the game into a thrilling 1-1 draw. After 15 months of war, both Palestinians and Israelis express cautious optimism that a ceasefire deal in Gaza, along with the release of hostages, is nearing. Indirect talks in Doha have reportedly made significant progress. Daniel Chapo took office in Maputo after a contested election. Opposition parties boycotted, alleging fraud, and civil protests questioned the legitimacy of his presidency. Amid the LA fires, the equestrian center sheltered hundreds of animals, including horses, pigs, and donkeys, offering refuge during the disaster's chaos. Pete Hegseth, Donald Trump's defense secretary pick, passed a tense Senate hearing, facing questions on his qualifications, allegations, and earning Republican support for confirmation. Rescuers continue pulling body bags and survivors from a South African mine, where 82 people were rescued and 36 dead bodies retrieved from illegal mining operations. South Korean President Yoon Suk-yeol has been arrested on insurrection charges after a standoff with authorities, marking the first arrest of a sitting president. India's recent diplomatic engagement with the Taliban marks a shift in its regional strategy, aiming to bolster trade ties and assert influence through Iran's Chabahar port. The Australian government is investigating reports of Oscar Jenkins' death, a Melbourne teacher captured while fighting for Ukraine, raising grave concerns for his welfare. President Biden plans to lift Cuba's designation as a state sponsor of terrorism, following a deal for Cuba to release 553 prisoners, including anti-government protesters. Laureen Powell Jobs fell ill at the Moha Akumb in Prayagraj, citing allergies and the overwhelming crowds. Despite this, she will participate in the sacred Ganga dip. Thank you for watching Westferry Times. Stay informed, stay ahead.